Hi, I'm Marlon James. I'm a novelist, and my newest book is called Black Leopard, Red Wolf. Album Michelle, premiere. Black Leopard, Red Wolf, a mission to find a child goes bad, and we're figuring out who's to be blamed for it. So my main sources of information were African folklore, African myths and legends, and also early African literature like Amos Tutola's My Life in the Bush of Ghosts. I had to research old African folk tales, some of which aren't even in print. So it's looking at old sources, new sources, songs, word of mouth, and myth and legends that Africans themselves tell. As for how much of this novel is African mythology and how much is my imagination, I actually can't tell anymore. I was certainly inspired by a lot of it, but I used it to then tell other stories, to tell new stories, which is how these stories last in the first place. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where the stories begin or where the stories end and where mine begin, and I think that's, pretty much what writing is supposed to be about. The thing about violence in my novels is not that it's violent, it's just that the violence has consequences. It resonates and the actions echo for a good while. And I think because of that, because it resonates, people think there's a lot of it. But it's just that violence has consequences in the novel. I always write to music, and for this novel I was listening to a lot of Miles Davis. I was listening to a lot of Stereolab. I was listening to Air, actually, ambient kind of music like The Orb or Aphex Twin. Not a lot of African music. Music puts me in a certain mood. I'm not a quiet mood, actually, so none of these records are quiet. They're actually usually quite propulsive and rhythmic. And I think that then inspires me to write a sort of, I guess, muscular kind of prose. It's weird. I remember once somebody asked me if I wrote books to get girls. And I remember thinking, wow, this person didn't read the memo.